Imagine walking into the market trusting that the medicine you buy from makeshift stores selling medications will heal you. But what if that trust is misplaced? Here lies a hidden danger: counterfeit drugs. It is estimated that 20 to 25% of medical products in Cameroon are substandard and falsified. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 10 medicines circulating in the African market is fake. Despite government efforts, the illicit sale of contraband medical products continues to prevail in Cameroon.
Globally, data shows that between 7 and 10% of medicines are counterfeit. In Africa, this figure is higher, ranging from 30% to 40%. In Cameroon, it's between 20% to 25%. However, recent trends show a slight decrease. With efforts like the Multi-Sectoral Committee on Counterfeit Medicines, we are making progress in reducing this rate. While we are currently around 20%, future evaluations will help us determine if the rate has dropped to 10% or 15%, and significant efforts are underway in this regard.
So, what exactly are substandard and falsified medical products, and why are they prevailing?
A substandard product is a product that maybe at the point of manufacture it met all the quality standards, but maybe as a result of during the shipment or during the storage or during even at the storage levels, something happened. Either it was put in a damp place, it reduced its capability, or something just happened. It is not like at the point of manufacture there was a deliberate effort to make it a substandard. So substandard products are not necessarily criminal, but they should, when someone is found with a substandard product, they are not considered a criminal case. But for falsified, this is where someone develops or manufactures a product with the intention of deceiving the public that this is a product, or let me use a common, this is paracetamol, but in real sense it could be chalk or something else. So that is falsified. A falsified product is actually a criminal case.
The impact of these low-standard medicines is devastating, placing a heavy burden on families and communities.
Whenever you take substandard products, substandard and falsified, they can result into more sickness, because you may get a new thing introduced into you when you are sick. That means it might aggravate your sickness, or it might result into death, because some of the products are not verified. Some of the molecules put in those things are not verified. It might even result into disability of an individual by taking substandard products. That is why we need to take this matter very seriously. When you look again at the economic side, there's the bit on the economic from an out-of-pocket expenditure when you're buying drugs out of pocket, because you keep on buying the same drug, you are not getting better, and it takes away that disposable income, taking into healthcare, and yet you may have saved it, or you could have done something else with that money. At a country level, if a country procures a huge consignment of substandard and falsified product, that is money wasted, because at the end of the day, those drugs will have to be destroyed, or those drugs will not help, but the population will still be sick.
However, there exist several structures in charge of ensuring the integrity of the supply chain and the safety of medicines in Cameroon.
Le Cameroun s'est doté des lois et des textes.
Cameroon has laws and regulations such as the 1990/035 Organizing the Pharmacy Profession, the 1998 Decree on Drug Approval, and various decrees and orders that specify procedures for pharmaceutical regulation. However, alongside these texts, institutions must carry out actions to ensure effective regulation. The Ministry of Public Health is the main regulator through its technical structures. At DPML, we handle drug approvals, pharmacovigilance, issuing licenses for pharmaceutical distribution, medical device establishments, medical laboratories, and pharmaceutical production facilities. Also, we have the Division of Operational Health Research for Clinical Trials and the General Inspectorate of Pharmaceutical Services and Laboratories for Pharmaceutical Inspections, amongst others.
Laboratoire, quant à elle, assure les inspections pharmaceutiques.
With 500,000 people dying every year in sub-Saharan Africa due to SF complications, the Cameroon government has been fighting back, ensuring more lives are saved. Seizures in recent years have amounted to over 3 billion counterfeit drugs, with 80 individuals involved in facilitating the sale and circulation of illicit products being prosecuted.
Les défis maintenant qui s'opposent à nous.
The main challenges we face include outdated laws and regulations, considering that pharmaceutical regulation is dynamic and evolving. Our primary challenge is revising this text to align with current regulatory challenges. Another major issue is counterfeiting, illicit drug sales, and an increasingly complex market surveillance. Corruption is also impacting services, allowing counterfeit drugs to be imported. Additionally, there is an issue with the distribution network and the availability of pharmacies. Recently, the National Order of Pharmacists, in collaboration with the Ministry of Public Health, has worked to establish new pharmacy sites.
Créer des nouveaux sites de pharmacie pour qu'on se rapproche un peu plus des populations.
Yet, these low-quality and unacceptable medicines still slip through the cracks. Sensitizing the population and self-vigilance becomes imperative.
La prévention implique quoi?
Prevention involves awareness. When Cameroonians are well informed about the dangers of counterfeit drugs, they are less likely to seek them out. The government has established mechanisms to ensure that medicines of quality are available at affordable prices. We have also created a multi-sectoral committee to combat fake medications. This committee ensures that counterfeit drugs do not enter the country. They identify and do quality control and visual notifications, taking necessary measures to create awareness. They have been collaborating with various sectors, including defense and security forces, local authorities for seizure and awareness.
Et même dans la sensibilisation.
While at home, while in the family, while you're buying a drug, there are few things that you can look at just to verify whether a product could be falsified. One is that that product, if you look at the manufacturing and you look at the manufacturing and the expiry date, there could be things that are off. The second thing is that some of these products tend to have a lot of spelling mistakes. The other thing is that it is quite discolored, or even it could be having impurities. The other key thing that would also be, you could also look at, especially assuming you've already taken that product, if you have been taking this product over and over, you would already know how maybe some adverse reaction, how you are reacting to it. Your responsibility as a patient or as a family is to report that to the National Regulatory Authority.
This is not just a local problem, it is a continental one. So, the African Medicines Regulatory Harmonization Initiative and the establishment of the African Medicines Agency by the African Union are seen as steps towards a unified solution.
It truly embodies the culture of Africa, the Ubuntu, the oneness. Because AMRH is a continental agency which brings all of us together to rally against substandard and falsified medical products. It rallies towards strengthening the national regulatory authorities. It rallies us towards strengthening the clinical trials landscape. It rallies us towards strengthening the regional economic communities. And at the end of the day, with AMRH, we will be able to realize several things. One is the substandard and falsified products, because countries, AMRH will have the responsibilities of strengthening the capacities of regional economic communities and national regulatory authorities to be able to do their functions. And one of the functions is to make sure that we are guaranteed of safe, quality and efficacious medical products.
Le président de la République, son Excellence Paul Biya, a ratifié.
President Paul Biya ratified the treaty on August 20, 2021, making Cameroon the 15th country to do so. We are advancing on this front and are even exploring how Cameroonians can hold significant positions within the African Medicines Agency. Since the President ratified the treaty, Minister Madaoda Malachi has prioritized the establishment of Cameroonian Medicines Agency. This agency will consolidate all regulatory functions to address the challenges of pharmaceutical regulation more effectively. We are making significant progress and expect to have a fully operational Cameroonian Medicines Agency soon, which will ensure that effective, safe and quality medicines are available at affordable prices and in the right locations for our population.
Qui se trouve au bon endroit et au bon moment au bénéfice de nos populations.
As of November 24, 2023, 33 AU member states have signed the AMRH Treaty, while 26 have ratified and deposited the legal instrument of ratification at the AU Commission. From all indication, the battle against substandard and falsified medical products is daunting. But with collective determination and continental cooperation, Cameroon and the rest of Africa can secure a healthier future for all.